This is my speech about what I learned in my speech class. So I learned that I'm not alone in my fear of speaking in front of people or crowds. I knew that, but it's nice and reassuring that somebody taking the class has the same fears. I avoided this class my whole college career because I hated speaking in front of crowds. I have to do that in my current job, but my crowds are smaller, like 10 to 15 people, and they're interested in what I'm saying, so I have some buy-in. But what I learned from this class is that you have to have confidence. First and foremost, if you don't have confidence, it's going to show in your speech. People aren't going to be listening to you. They're not going to buy into what you have to say if you don't even believe it yourself. So you've got to have some confidence. I learned that you have to be ready. You have to prepare for a speech. You have to rehearse a speech. You have to research, just doing the research and putting what you researched into the speech so it gives it some validity. Without that, you're just basically trying to talk somebody into something. My favorite speech of this semester was the persuasive speech. I'm good at, my powers of persuasion are pretty good, but just putting it in a speech like that showed me that how to do it right, and how to make it valid. You have to have good resources. Otherwise, it's only your word that, they should try something or do something. But if you have, your research, you've done your research, then you can get it where more believable, and people will do it. Talking in front of a computer screen, that was a little weird. Had to get used to that because I like to see people's faces and their reactions to what I'm saying. The other thing that I thought was weird is I like to prepare my speeches or prepare my staff meetings or things like that with the anticipation of fielding questions. I didn't have to do that here, which was kind of weird, but I kind of did it when I was doing my research anyway because that's what I'm used to doing. I want people to ask me questions. I'm really good. I'm a quick thinker, and I can answer questions fast. And so not having that ability to do that because we were doing it in front of a computer screen was a little weird. I honestly didn't like looking at myself in the camera either. That is just too weird. Like, you see things that you're not used to seeing, but don't get me wrong, I'd much rather do a speech class from the comfort of my own home than standing in front of 25, 30 other people who are feeling the same way I am, but are doing a much better job than I am because I stumble over my words. I still have problems with that, and it's definitely something I have to work on. And the class helped me a lot. That's what I learned. Thank you. The class was great.